Yo, so we are back and we are still talking about motion, okay? Motion. So we explained what is motion. We explained how to get motion. We explained, most importantly, how to keep the motion going. But now we want to talk about having motion without motion, okay, right? So how do you make money while you sleep, right? How do you set yourself up for success even when you need to rest, okay? Because mental health, physical health, spiritual health is very, very important to take care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty glass. And once you have all that motion going, right, you have to make sure it stays going. But what happens if you hit the wall and you need to like take it down? You know what I mean? Maybe for a day, for a week, for a month, for a year. You might got to take it down for a second, you know what I mean? And really rest up and relax and then keep going. But how do you take that break? Well, you need to keep the motion going literally while you sleep. You need to set yourself up for success. So I call this loading the clip, right? You gotta load the clip. In this era of social media, you could take a video like this, right? A video that's a couple minutes long and chop it into 30 10-second clips. Let's say it's a 3-minute video, right? Whatever. 10-second clips. Load that up into your social media calendar, you know what I mean? Into your drafts or whatever, and boom, that's a whole month of motion from recording one video. So now imagine you're an artist and you're on the road and you're doing shows, right? You could have clips from every show that you've done. You could have clips from all your studio sessions. Like while you're getting motion, you need to like maintain the motion like I talked about. But what happens if you can't maintain? What if you need to take it down? So you got to load up the clip. You got to load up on content, right? All that content from all that motion, from all that work you've been putting in. And then after that, you got to have music. You got to have a ton of music. So if you go to the studio, force yourself to do that extra song, or get to the studio early and see if you can do an extra song, you know what I mean? And then try to do as many songs as you can in each session and make sure it's quality. Make sure you leave with the files. Make sure you got a decent mix on everything. And that way, like if you don't feel like working on music, you're trying to take a break, whether it's for a day, a month, a year, or whatever, you have music. And then you have content. So you can match the music and the content and you can have motion literally while you're chilling. You know what I mean? So that's really like the lesson of the day, is maintaining motion. And how do you do it? Because the world don't stop if your wheels ain't spinning. You feel me? So it's like you need to find a way to store up that content, store up that music, and load up the clip, and then keep firing. Even if your cylinders aren't firing, you got to make sure that engine still goes. You feel me? You got to give it that maintenance. So anyway, motion maintenance. That's what we're going to call this, motion maintenance.